Not going to get that first goal he needs just yet. But here comes Timmy again, a shot towards net once more, puts it in, and Renegades has got the lead.
These angles used to be surprising and used to be difficult, but these guys are just getting better and better at shooting these tight angles. You can see Timmy take his time, letting it get to the right-hand side of his car.
Dapper helping them out, a full team play there, and Timmy right off the bat puts another one in. Kickoff goals come through for Renegades, and they're up by 2.
Timmy just had all the time in the world. You can see what happens when he just let it. He barely even had to adjust for that aerial. Nearly straight up, just beating out Illusion. Then you can see them all spacing out and getting the position needed. Oh, easy, calculated hat trick for Timmy.
I'm going to just go on a limb and say I think that might be the world record for hat trick. And he has a hat trick in, what is this, a minute, and Illusion shot is a bit high. Can Ty finish this off? He puts it back to Seabass. What a play here from Allegiance to get on the board.
And here, this is where you can see they're finally starting to pick up the pace. Ty dropping that back down, just trying to beat out Timmy and Dapper. Very well placed.
Timmy in the midfield, they miss, and it'll be just Dapper in the back, but Moses picks it back up, sends it through, and they have the 3-goal margin again.
This was a fortunate situation for Moses here. Timmy going forward, you see Ty hesitate, knowing that Timmy would have gotten that touch, and it would not have been very powerful because he was going about the same pace of the ball.
Seabass has this one into the box, and Ty will take a shot. Seabass in with a follow-up through the defense once more, and it's a 2-goal game.
And there it is, the turnaround again. From midfield, Allegiance can get these counterattacks on. Ty going for the backboard, seeing what it does to Moses. Moses has to try and contest it.
Ty will send this one towards the net. Can Illusion finish it off? He puts it in. It's a 1-goal game.
Are we about to break a world record for a comeback too?
Might happen.
What was the 3-goal one? It was insane.
3, yes. We've had one 4-goal comeback.
Oh, we have, you're right.
Time to send us to overtime. Timmy over the top towards the net. Moses is there. Timmy doesn't even need his help. He'll put it down, immediately knock it back up to 2 goals. What a high-scoring game.
I was a little scared for Timmy going up for this. This is a very tight angle. So if you notice before he jumped up for that, how close he was to it.
Now it's Timmy with a lot of space to work here as he moves it towards the net, sends a shot towards the goal. Past Seabass, he'll tap it one more time. What a game for Timmy right now.
Now, I really don't think hitting this side post was intentional, but it was also genius. Seabass would have gotten there for the save and smashed it out.
And just enable Timmy to be the offensive monster house he's gonna be. Seabass right off the kickoff, though. This pinch goes so in their favor.
It went in favor, but I still have to give Seabass a lot of credit. It hits the backboard just last second, so he just really needs to read the altitude.
He comes looking for Ty in net, is able to zone him out. Dapper in with the shot, puts it through, and he's finally got a goal in the goal column.
I switched to Dapper's camera to watch how he was playing, and he is staying grounded and dropping all the way back. Ty, really struggling on that recovery, and then finding himself on the corner of the wall.
And now Illusion in the corner, into the box. Seabass is there, drops it in. Beautiful pass play here to give Allegiance the lead.
Yeah, and watching this from the defender's perspective, the moment this came off the corner, expecting to read it with the wall, but Illusion just slams it back in so hard. He was in support, but he found himself too far to the left of field. And will this be an opportunity?
He puts it through there, and it's the 2-goal lead for Allegiance. A bit of confusion on the defense, and Allegiance got the 2-goal margin.
And this may look simple, but this is a tough shot for Illusion. He's got Dapper and Moses in front of him, and directly to his right, he has Timmy.
Putting on the pain in game number 1 is having to play from behind, make it 3 goals. The pass plays here. Ty puts it in, and Illusion with the assist.
And this going unanswered in the corner. Dapper finding himself on the ground. Timmy then underneath it, and Illusion almost got one more touch out.
Timmy, though, all by himself in front of the box. Moses is there. No one's in net. He'll put it through. They're still down by 2. They got a minute 14 left to work with.
If there's any series that I might assume this could still get tied up, it's the way that these two teams are playing right now. And a little bit can be chalked up to defense.
Allegiance with a lot of ball control right now in enemy territory. Illusion, the soft shot, beautiful placement, the widest pass we've seen yet, and it still connects.
I don't think this was expected to be a pass. Ty popped it up, thinking Illusion could come in, and what a beautiful angle he got from there. And been more perpendicular to the net than he would have had the angle, but doesn't matter. Timmy, after a demolition onto Seabass, is going to find them the first goal of this game.
Now look at Dapper work here. Gets it to where it carries it past Illusion, gets the demo onto the goalie. Timmy shot towards net. It bounces in. What a blazing shot here. Looked like it was going to go wide, but Timmy gets a bit of luck on his side.
And this again, just taking his time for it. You saw Seabass trying. He was so close to getting an Illusion rotating back.
Timmy now down the field. Illusion towards the backboard. Can he double tap this in? Puts it down like he's done it a million times before, and it's a 1-goal game.
When you are this good at putting it towards the backboard and following, you're essentially giving yourself a guaranteed goal. What on earth is Timmy to do there?
It's wide of the net, not able to go in, and now Illusion on the breakaway, some critical misses in the midfield, and it's a tie game.
And this entire time, it really seemed that Allegiance was honestly struggling to get out of their half. And you were talking about it when I believe it was Seabass was pushing it out all alone. It seemed that Allegiance were able to gather themselves.
Ty from Illusion to carry it and shoot by himself. Look at this play. Ty puts it on his hood, flicks it up, and takes the shot.
Illusion's pass down to Ty, phenomenal. Making Dapper come all the way across. Timmy grounded in net, just waiting for Ty.
Dapper just straight in the middle. Seabass will finish that one off on a very, very wide rotation from Renegades. I don't think Dapper knew that there was nobody back.
Yep. I don't know if he meant to double jump either. He lost complete control. Maybe he didn't mean to jump at all.
Miss in the air. The airplay generally, oh my goodness, Dapper finds it through, some whiffs on the defense, and that'll be a tie game.
So Timmy originally went for that touchdown, and then he landed, nope, didn't land on them, didn't land near them. That's real unfortunate there for Allegiance.
Timmy into the box, misses one touch, but it opens it up for Dapper, puts it through, and Renegades has the lead.
Timmy, he actually would have gotten this had he had the boost, but by the time he landed, 9 boosts to his name, so he couldn't get around it, but again, the threat and the respect.
Dapper going for the dribble plays. What a fake there to play past Seabass with Ty pressuring him from the back. Beautiful play from Dapper.
Oh, just watching Dapper. He knew Ty was coming on his backside, so he didn't even go for the jump. He just didn't touch it. Ty looked like he got a bit too impatient.
Illusion, the shot towards the net. He'll just put it in. It rolls up, nearly missed, but he'll get it through. We got a tie game.
I can't tell who clustered harder here, but Moses, I don't know if there's a way to lose a 50-50 any more than that. That was not only did he lose it, he went flying back, and then
30 seconds left. Can Dapper find his goal? Puts it through. Finally forces the defensive mistake from Elysian, and we see Renegades with the lead.
After coming in with no goals to his name, Dapper is the one to seal the deal.
Torment puts it off the back. He's got Squishy to help him out, but instead gonna pinball it off the defender into the net.
Pinball is a great expression for that one. Just plays it around one defender and then gets another. Individual plays coming out from Torment. Cloud9 able to play that back inside and then immediate clear into an open net. That is the danger of this Cloud9 team. We saw it again last week as well. 3 players making a touch, but in this case, just seeing an open opportunity for Torment. He had some struggles in week 1 with his accuracy.
And they're gonna start getting suffocated unless they can find some way out. That's gonna be a shot on target. There is the third hat trick for Torment.
Hat goes off to this team, but a lot of it because of Gimmick, the setup and then the savagery in defense. Nothing Blues can do, just get bumped around in that net. What a big meanie.
Too much time to go for that shot. Didn't expect anyone to be rotating in behind him. Now there's Squishy, turns it in. There's the 4th, and that will close out this game.
Just a miscommunication on this back line. You see Gimmick playing it in, and Blues trying to clear it out something. Ends up playing it horizontally.
This Gimmick looks to try and grab and go there. It's going to be set up straight over to Squishy Muffins. Oh boy, 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 boy.
You know, it's unfortunate because Gimmick is on my fantasy team, and he's only getting assists right now, and I need him to score goals like he normally does, but he's not. The player that was a little bit more timid, very harsh on himself, but as soon as he got the momentum going...
Oh, that'll be useful.
Great way to do it at the end of the game as well. Talk about that momentum, trying to get something going for this player. And a good pass from Classics over to the side with the help of Squishy bumping it across. But still some confidence coming out of that one. Typical 1, 2, 3 in the back of the net. That to me is what you're talking about with Northern Gaming. Obviously not using the backboard, but still quick infield pass plays and then just an immediate shot.
Pulled it all the way in. Classics has himself his back turned.
Squishy is going to go through this entire team on his own, allowing him and Torment to work together. Oh, Bob! What? Oh my God, Squishy, you're insane!
The bully continues to bully, and he will love to bully as he just gets that nibble at Classics. Gimmick's going to come in for his first goal of the series. Classics has set that one up for Torment, and Torment gets the touch, gets Blues, gets the goal.
Difficult position to be in as well for Blues. You see Classics playing that back inside. Big mistake the entire time. Instead of clearing that downfield or carrying it on the wall. Classics has the ability to carry it a little bit longer and play it downfield, but he doesn't. He just takes a mistake of a touch, throws possession right back away, and then an inevitable goal again for Cloud9 through pressure.
I'm not too sure what happened here. Classics left it, Zane Jackie left it, and Torment took it. Goes Ghost Gaming starting to control this midfield, and a big challenge from Classics opens the net.
Big change of pace there towards the end for Ghost. You just see them beating Cloud9 to the ball for the first time in quite a while, and it pays off. Cloud9 obviously sending a lot more aggression, and it pays off as Torment's going to sneak another one into the bottom left.
Sneaky deaky-like, but if you're going to miss the ball like that, Zane Jackie, you have to live with the consequences.
Just needs to make a couple plays as he tries to get a save there. Gimmick comes flying in. He puts one on the board for Cloud9.
It's exactly the point I was trying to make earlier. They are making very little use of that backboard. You see that didn't make contact even once. That's going to be another pass straight into the middle. The passing plays, I almost wish we could have a trail following the ball the moment they start doing this, just so we can see exactly what the path is that they always go for, because it's so hard to read. Lovely passing play. It's going to go for backboard one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cloud9, will you show me more?
Unbelievable plays as well, and the placement for him to hit that straight down. I don't even think Gimmick expected it to be that perfect.
In our opening game, a long ball play, that's going to be off the backboard. Given a lot of time, Corrupted G. He will be the main shooter on FlyQuest throughout this series, and he takes the opening goal.
Yeah, that first contest from Sat Jr. at the midfield with JNaps really slowed it down and allowed Chrome to come up for that first shot.
FlyQuest will happily bolt that one to the upper end of the field. Goal there, securing game number 1.
All right, Junkins, help me try and figure this out. There was a couple of pretty decent passing plays from G2 at the midfield, but a lot of times when the shot comes through, I feel like FlyQuest is in such a good defensive positioning.
Just to recover just in time, but they're going to put themselves in a bad position and just couldn't do it yet again. Crow gets himself on the board.
There was a nasty bump here. Corrupted and Sag Jr. finding each other on their own goal line, and it was so difficult for Corrupted to understand where the shot was coming from.
Instead, Kronovi intercepts, and now a miss from Chrome opens it up for Kronovi. 2-0.
As far as this touch is concerned, Chrome really needed to get this off that, but that's the nightmare corner. It's the most difficult thing to read. There we go.
Do it, and they have done so. 2-1. And FlyQuest going to start making G2 sweat. What can they do in the final 80 seconds?
Now, I thought JNaps was struggling for boost, but he had 85 boost when that was going towards the ceiling. So it could have been a bit of a miscommunication there. Oh, and speaking of miscommunication. All right, well, hello.
Miscommunication, mistouch. Either way you look at it, it is an open net. Chrome. Oh. Lovely set.
Those are
if
tough.
If that was volleyball, that would be really good. Bit of a trick save right there. He's going to try and flick that one straight up. That's going to go in. That is a doink. Gibbs, number 1 play right there.
Are you gonna? Do you have tally mark for how many have been placed? Oh, that was clean. Oh, that is so clean.
Well, they need to start moving themselves forward. Here's Corrupted G. Oh my goodness! Corrupted.
No, not just that, but look at how far Sat Jr. came off the wall for this, straight down to Corrupted. Oh, Rizzo, what do you do? Thank God he probably called Chrome off that, or he saw him coming for it, and he's been doing it. Oh, what? Chrome! That's the 50. That's a Fireburner 50-50 if I've ever seen one.
Chrome moves forward, puts it, and here's Kronovi slap ball into the net. In FlyQuest's debut games last weekend, really stepping up, but G2 not over yet. They can make this.
Credit got to go to this pass to from Kronovi. That was beautifully done, placed in the corner, and one touch clears. Oh, this is going to be an easy goal for JNaps.
Tap that one straight in. We are now all tied up. A minute remaining.
Yeah,
FlyQuest don't want to drop this.
Sad Jr. and Chrome both trying their best to be one step ahead, but just about a card length away for each of them.
He's trying his hardest. There's going to be another shot there, and Corrupted G settling that one into the net. Important net for FlyQuest as they continue to pressure G2, and they want to take this third game.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, even just that pressure from Chrome being up there.
Here comes Corrupted. He's going to layer another one. How accurate is that man? Sat Jr. comes in and puts that one away.
This was just tight angle after tight angle, and you can see JNaps understanding he had to be in net, but that was still just too fast. And Sat Jr. reading the touch from Kronovi.
Sat Jr. looking for contact. Oh, that's going to be dangerous. It's an own goal.
I don't like talking about any of these kinds of goals. So his intention was to pinch, but he got there probably 1/5 of a second too late.
Corrupted G's going to have an opportunity. He tries to get the block, but it's going to be open Shadowing is working for FlyQuest.
And on top of that, they're contests. Every time Chrome has gone for any kind of contest, him and Corrupted G are just on fire. Chrome just destroying Rizzo.
Oh, it could have been a much better shot.
Chrome was at Rizzo this whole time. He's bumping Rizzo. Now, bumped him again, still underneath him, and finally Rizzo breaks free, but it's too late. Chrome, the ball was nowhere near net. I have no idea what made you think to do that.
Not quite do it. JNabs had to try and stop himself. Shot on target. Chrome puts that one away. Here comes it.
Put the
bump. Rizzo can't quite do that. There is 1 second remaining.
This is...
Oh, Rizzo, I feel so sorry for you this series.
Honestly, as far as performance goes from individuals,
Really doing a much better job so far this series as they're going to snag another one. That midfield defense again from Classics.
Yeah, 2 players kind of committing here, and neither one able to get it through Classics, and that leaves a pretty open backfield here for Zane Jackie. He'll put it in close post. The block comes through, but a follow-up shot from Zane Jackie. Upper 90, puts it through again, and Zane Jackie's got 2 goals.
Someone who definitely needs to be involved. You see Zane Jackie putting these shots on net, and the placement has been spot on. Even though there's nobody in net at that point, he puts it in a spot to where even if Illusion can get back in time, it's going to be very difficult to save either way.
Blue sends one towards the net. Oh, it bounces off of Illusion. It's in the box, but he'll be able to play it away. No, does not get a strong enough touch. Classics wraps around. 3-0 Ghosts, but like I was saying, Allegiance has already come back from deficits like this.
A lot of it just seemed to be that they expected that goal to go in for Blues. He had the angle, just bounces out, catches him off guard. The issue with Allegiance is even though they get goals like this and the follow-up is there and the good transitions, usually after that initial shot, if it is saved, there is not a second one to follow up after that. The pressure is immediately relieved, and then they're put back on that defensive end. So still, and there's a shot across that sweet spot again, Wavepunk.
Yeah, they're able to find the pass plays. This one's pretty deep, but still, Illusion off the wall, and Seabass from the far side. They've been connecting on those pass plays all day. Seabass lofted slower than Blues, and he's actually going to get a goal in here. The sub finally comes out and scores for Ghost.
Illusion was there, but I'm surprised he didn't make the save. Oh, he hits to double back. He's trying to avoid a demo, but then also catches the lip of that goal.
With so much confidence to Blues. Well, he was able to score in an RLCS match here. Can he able to continue it on? Right now, it's not going to happen. As Ty's able to tie it up.
No, his Legion's team not making it easy, and a well played from Seabass. He has 1 player challenging him, but he makes sure to jump into it, pushes the ball past, and then able to carry it through. Doesn't get touched in any way.
Seabass and Illusion both up. The clear is not there. Zane Jackie comes in. Classics with a shot. He'll finally put it in. 4 defensive clears on what was a crazy series of events there is going to give Ghost the lead.
Some sloppy play from both teams in the midfield. We see the ball just bouncing off of players. No one really containing anything.
Ty in the corner. Pass 1, pass 2. Into the box. Is anybody there? Here comes Illusion and into the upper 90s. Slams it home right here at halftime.
Zane Jackie caught going backwards. There was a bump that came across that he actually just kind of ate. Did not come out of the way, and he stayed true, but because of that, he was able to continue cheating up on that play.
Look for the clear. Goes for the soft touch to let Classics to move in behind him. Smart plays, but it gives Ty opportunity to move in, and Illusion will find it off of the crossbar and down. He's got 2 goals here, 2-0 Allegiance.
Just a little bit inexperienced from Blues here. As he's rotating in, he doesn't stay far post. Needs to be as far back as possible.
Zane Jackie's touch just lost it. Ty's got a read all the way to the goal. Beautiful play by Ty.
That initial save done, and then what Allegiance does so well, Seabass immediately shoves that downfield, creates an opportunity, and forces Zane Jackie to go for a touch.
Up for the defense, but they get to the side. Now this one, a boomer in from Classics, right deep in enemy territory. 79 miles per hour.
Just unfortunate for this team. Nobody there to follow up as usual. You saw Seabass just right underneath it.
They want to be able to have the chance of an equalizer, but this one's going to go all the way in from Seabass. Defense confused by the offensive positioning here. And that's a 3-goal game again.
A lot of it does have to do with that man in defense deciding to go for a bump. I'm thinking it was Zane Jackie.
He got 2 shots under his belt, but it's still very early and nobody scored yet.
Oh,
the long boomer all the way down. Seabass from his own corner. Allegiance has the lead.
A lot of it has to do with Seabass playing this horizontal, but that pop just catches Zane Jackie completely off guard. You see him rotating, trying to get his nose up in the way.
Zane Jackie, a shot up high, does not go in, but Classics in with the follow-up. He had pulled up the defenders, brought him out, and Classics ties the game.
Exactly that way. Pulling up that defender, you see Lethmere flying across. Not sure who's going to make that touch. They both go up, and there's the defense from Allegiance making another crucial mistake.
Just high. The follow-up from Classic. Seabass can't get there, and Ghosts has the lead.
This is the difference Lethamyr makes, just sitting at the midfield, putting a shot on net. One defender coming out to try and make the save. Ty going up and missing off that backboard, leaves it back.
Zanejacki gets demoed at the midfield, jumps up the power play. Illusion's right there, open net, puts it through. Tie game, Allegiance is not going down.
10 seconds, quick response, and a lot of it has to do with that play from Seabass. Cheating up in a situation, huge mistake could happen, but the offense from Ghost looking to score and end it right away. Lethamyr gets the goal!
And Lethamyr, the player who was absent all day, comes in Game 5 and gets the overtime winner. Ty's out of here already. Upset for sure.
Pass over to the side of Moses. Good vision there, but no one following up. Going to allow the shot, and Corrupted G threads the needle.
I want to know what custom training packs this guy uses. Because whatever it is, he is insane with his strikes.
Timmy will try to find his teammate, and Chrome will shoot onto the open net. Carpet, I have two problems with this.
What's your second problem? Start with your second problem,
Okay.
and then go back to the first.
Okay, the second problem is it was an open net.
Oh, what's the first problem?
It was an open net.
Oh.
Sad Junior now up. He's going to try and set himself up. And Carpet, that's what I was trying to do with the joke. Set myself up and score. Sad Junior going to give us a good visual representation of it.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is just the... Do you go for the player or the ball? Right. You're on bot time. You have seconds to put the next shot on. Oh, speaking of, Dapper from the corner.
This is more than just Dapper in the corner. This is Moses. And it seems to be the NA special today. The bumps on Corrupted G, removing him from the play. And Renegade, here comes Chrome. Gets the body block with that as well. It's going to go off that backboard. Here comes Corrupted G. 4-1, and that could very well be the nail in the coffin.
I mean, this contest right here from Chrome, following that that's as good as you can, to be honest. What are you supposed to do as a defender there? You try and get up, you want to block it.
There comes Corrupted, gets that one up high. Sad Junior is going to be uncontested up in the air, gets it for the setup. Here comes Corrupted G, puts that one low. Got to pass to me, but here's the follow-up from Chrome. It is exactly what FlyQuest needed. The shadowing, yet again, working dividend.
That second shot from Corrupted G is just so beautifully slow, and then he bodies out Dapper just to ensure.
They've done a good job of clearing the ball away. There's Dapper with a big demo. Open net, open goal, and Timmy scores.
So Timmy was potentially going to pass this up to Dapper, and Dapper found himself potentially cherry-picking. So instead, to make use of the fact that he was not in a position to drop back and rotate, they're going to expect the fake. Chrome with a shot beautifully placed in the corner. That's going to be 2 games for them, a minute and a half into overtime.
Match point for FlyQuest. They are now on the verge of a 2-0 week when they needed it the most. Dapper can get there in first, and there is Dapper. Turns it into the net, and what an important goal.
Finally stifling them, finding them all in the corner. Sad Junior and Corrupted retreating at the same time, turning around at the same time, getting caught in error.
Here comes Timmy. Third time might be the charm, and it will be. This time scoring off the air drag.
And the demolition again on net. Just look at how much, like all the bullying from Renegades. This time it was Moses taking Chrome out, and that time the air dribble felt worth it. And getting it past someone else is the biggest challenge you'll ever face. But if you can blow him up.
Oh, okay.
All right, or if you can be Dapper.
I like Dapper's strategy here. You can go for really fancy air dribbles, or you can hit the ball really hard.
Corrupted G just narrowly unable to get that save.
Very hard to communicate. That's going to be a miss. That's going to be a backflip, and that is going to be a Corrupted G goal.
I mean, the speed of that, 108 kilometers per hour in mind, that's 67 miles per hour. Smashing that in the net, right into the corner, the moment that was whiffed.
Sad Junior looking for Dapper, and it's done enough. Dapper all alone against the Army, and the Army wins.
There is nothing you can do here as Dapper, and there, again, not only did Sad Junior go for the bump, he could have been there for the pass. Chrome could have easily kept it up if he had enough boost.
Chrome can move in. He's going to be uncontested. It is all over. FlyQuest wins.
Eventually turning it around, and this first placement from Corrupted G, amazing. Timmy couldn't read it. No one on the backboard, so they knew he couldn't get up for it, and Chrome just following it through.
50-50 from Squishy on the wall. We'll put it into the orange box. Torment just to push it through. Doesn't matter that there's two defenders in net. Cloud9 scores first.
I mean, this was a debate of pacing. Kronovi assumed a shot was coming in just the way that they had been contesting everything. So he waited and waited and waited, and Torment just wouldn't take the shot.
That was the largest number of consecutive touches we've seen here. G2 finally able to put it through on the drop there from Rizzo. Kronovi strikes.
Trying to watch what happened. Torment coming up and Gimmick neither going for the first contest, but that drop down from Rizzo out of this world.
But here comes Cloud9 with the small ball passing plays. Squishy to Gimmick, then back. Oh my goodness, they get the win.
This is what makes Cloud9 Cloud9. Squishy to Gimmick, and instead of taking the shot, you can just see Rizzo. The cogs were turning. He wanted to try and figure it out.
The ball stay in the corner. Torment to pass to Squishy. He'll put that one through. Look at Torment do the work in the corner.
And starting with Squishy, instead of going for the shot, pushing it across net, and then Torment following through after getting a demolition on Rizzo. He scoops underneath it and squishes it out to Squishy.
Let Rizzo rotate out to the 2 here. He'll just get the one shot over the top of Squishy. Nice flick from Kronovi to tie the game.
I think Squishy was expecting more of a pass or something off the backboard, so he kept himself close to the net as opposed to closing the gap. He also didn't want it to get popped over him.
Well by the veteran players of G2, and now JNAP's down the field. The breakaway puts it through. The defender gets bumped out of the way, and G2's got the lead.
Rizzo just smashing Gimmick, the last defender who had all the time in the world. Instead of going for the pass, he just clears out the final defender.
And what a shot from Rizzo. The pass from JNAPS to move it in to enemy territory here. Off of the touches from Cloud9 as well. Beautiful play.
Yeah, Squishy and Gimmick. That was actually really cool that he was able to just find Squishy there at the ground. But
Rizzo missed on the wall. He'll pass towards Gimmick once more. They'll drop it behind to play it around the last defender and tie up the game.
And just watching this from Squishy's perspective, that bounced up. He saw the net, he saw JNAPS, and then at the last second, he knew he was probably going to pass that.
Just Gimmick in the back. Nobody moves up for the bump this time, but Rizzo's shot crossing the net. It'll hit the post and go in. G2's got the lead in the series.
Not at all the way Gimmick was hoping this interaction would happen. Either a hard hit all the way out or just push it to the corner, but neither happened, and it popped up beautifully for Rizzo.
The defense, can they finish this one off? Rizzo's right there. Finally, it'll go in. G2 does get the goal, but my goodness, it nearly was completely gone.
The frustration of that not going in, thankfully, will get quenched with this shot, and Rizzo just beating Gimmick out for it.
JNAPS went for the pinch, but he'll go into the middle here now. Another shot from Rizzo, upper 90. Gimmick's not able to get there, and G2 up by 2.
It feels like Cloud9 has slowed down, but I think G2 is just kind of starting to learn how to position around them. Kronovi was originally mid, and the moment he realized it wasn't coming out,
a demo of the goalie. Torment comes off the wall, but JNAPS is still there, and it all started with Kronovi moving up and just obliterating Squishy in net.
You know, usually you see G2 turn on and off per series, and rarely do you get to see it within the same series.
Squishy airborne. He'll win this 50-50, and it's going down the length of the field. Can he put it through? Does do it. Now it's a 2-goal game.
2-goal game in a minute 50 for Cloud9. That is not too difficult for them, but that 50 by Squishy, and then it's the death bounce. Straight back down between JNAPS and the backboard.
JNAPS shot towards the net. This one goes back behind, and it's a 3-goal game again. Defensive errors here for Cloud9.
Really feels like whoever was in net was trying to, I mean, JNAPS really just tried to read the defender. Torment following him in kind of parallel.
Back towards his own backboard. Very difficult turn to make. Squishy gets the play off the backboard, though, and he is not ready to go away. Putting his team on his back. He's gotten 2 goals.
From kickoff, immediately following that through, just having enough boost. He had 0.
Gimmick has to get there, doesn't find it, goes through, and Rizzo will score the nail in the coffin here with a hat trick.
3 goals with 21 seconds remaining. I don't know if even someone like Cloud9 can pull this off. They have shown that they've got the skill.